my gosh!
Bite me.
Yeah, normal hold up. But yeah.
It was August 2020 on the Rio Grande, the narrow river dividing Texas from Mexico. Kelly Young, from the Spearfishing and Outdoor Adventure Channel Island Key, traveled here with Texas King Outdoors and Blue Gabe to target one of the region's massive alligator gair. Their boat pushed into shallow rock-filled water, and the quiet border setting felt heavy in its own way, just enough to make the day ahead feel unpredictable.
It gets real shallow right here.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh, we've hit.
So there's a really rocky, shallow area in the river right here, Rio Grande River. And we have to get out and push the boat over. So that's how you know the fishing good, when you gotta sneak your way over to the fishing spot, get out of the boat, push the boat. Oh,
Oh,
how deep? Huh. Oh, I feel like it's moving a lot easier today than yesterday. It's got deeper.
just hit a deep spot.
All right, so my preferred bait is common carp, grass carp, any kind of carp you can get your hands on. It seems like these gar really dig the carp. If I can't get my hands on carp, I'll use tilapia, big gizzard.
Don't feed me to the gar. Oh no.
No, I know. You're good. So right now, it looks like something picked up our bait. It's acting like a turtle, but we're gonna go ahead and let it eat, let it swim, try to set the hook and see what it is. Oh, in the beginning it was acting like a turtle, but now it's questionable. It could be a gar or a really, really, really big turtle. It's still going. Oh.
All right, here you go.
Oh, this is a lefty.
You want me to swap it for you real quick?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the
Oh
gar.
my gosh, did you just see that one?
That was a 6-footer.
That was a 6-footer for sure.
Reel it down till you feel. Set the hook when you're ready.
It's not even.
It's not even what? I think you got him.
That's a gar.
A big gar.
Pretty sure.
You pulling?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
yep.
pulling.
That's a fish.
Big fish.
He's coming right to me though. Well,
Is he fighting any?
I didn't know.
He might not know he's hooked yet.
It's real weird.
We got a turtle?
I don't know.
Get around this way.
Come over to motor.
Here. Let me see that rod.
We're about to find out.
It's something big.
It is definitely big. Oh, it just did a little spin.
Like that. Yeah, come over here.
Maybe it's a big, huge snapping turtle.
Hey, that's
Oh, no, it's a gar.
Oh my gosh!
just got confirmation that it is a gar. Oh,
Let your rod down under the boat.
They began their trip with a challenge. The boat struck a shallow, rocky section of the river, forcing everyone to step out and push it across the hard bottom. Only after reaching deeper water could they settle in and cast their cut bait into the current. Soon, the line started to move. At first, the pull was slow and cautious, almost like a turtle picking up the bait, but then the tension grew stronger. Kelly took the rod, adjusted from a left-handed setup, and moments later, a large alligator gar erupted from the surface, confirming what had taken the hook. The fight became unpredictable.
oh, he's like
Dude, you got a monster fish.
it's chunky. It's like it's a
Oh my gosh, he's huge. Oh my gosh.
my gosh, he's so thick.
Look at that thing.
So are we?
The GoPro went out of the water. It just broke the GoPro. It went out. I smacked it and it landed back in the boat.
Oh my gosh, guys, my first Texas massive alligator gar. Check it out. Massive. I mean, look at this. Now this one's a little funny looking. He's big, but he's round. And I've never seen a round one like this before. And he's got a hump in his back. Don't worry guys, they breathe air. He's perfectly fine on this boat. We're keeping him wet.
Look at the deep, put your thumb by one of the scales.
Look at my hand is on his belly. All right guys, the wind's blowing right now. We don't have a measuring tape, but we have a handy dandy rope, which works just as well. We're gonna straighten out his back here. And I'm gonna say
Almost 6.
6 foot. Well, I'm 5'7".
5'8".
No, it's out past her legs, so it's definitely there. It's pushing 6, but I bet it's pushing 150 pounds or more.
Go about right here. I think it's at this point.
This knot right here is the measurement of the fish. And then this black tape to this end knot is the girth.
This rope right here, it's not going to constrict any blood flow. It's not going to hurt it in any way. It's just real hard to grab this fish with all the slime.
You can barely even snag this fish if you wanted to.
Really?
Yes. Woo! I can pick up her head without her biting me. All right, here goes for the release.
The fish drifted up current, circled beneath the boat, and pulled with heavy force. Kelly held steady while Ram monitored the line, trying to understand its movements as they worked the fish closer. Then the gar surfaced beside the boat. Thick-bodied and unusually round, it rose just long enough for them to pull it aboard. It was unlike any Kelly had caught in Texas. Broad, heavy, and powerful, quickly becoming her new personal best. They measured it the only way they could. Without a tape, they used a rope to mark its length and girth, later confirming 6 feet 3 inches and a 38-inch circumference. Kelly stepped into the river to take photos before releasing the fish, watching it kick hard and disappear into the current.
Amazing, and thank you, Blue Gate, for bringing me on this adventure.
You're welcome.
Snake.
What?
Snake.
Oh my God, why you give me a heart attack? I don't like snakes.
Look at him. So we're cruising back in from catching big, massive alligator gar. And then there's just goats chilling on the Mexico side of the river here.
As they made their way out, another moment broke the flow of the day. A brief warning about a snake near the water, followed later by a small group of goats grazing along the Mexico side of the riverbank as they cruised past. Catches like this show how powerful and unpredictable alligator gar can be. Their size, strength, and unusual body shapes often reflect the river environment they live in, currents, depth changes, and the availability of native bait fish. If one fish can move through the Rio Grande with this much strength and unpredictability, what else might be slipping through those same waters, just out of sight beneath the surface? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. In September 2023, somewhere along the rugged coastline of Brazil, the crew of Sailing Nahoa, a family documenting their 8-year voyage around the world, entered a stretch of water that carried a strange tension. Their channel is known for showing life at sea exactly as it is, and on this passage toward Grenada, the ocean had begun to move in a way that hinted their final leg might be far more intense than expected.
It feels crazy to be flying up the coast of Brazil here. And we're just talking about what we're gonna do when we get to Grenada.
Okay, so you got a wave going this way. Then there's waves on that way.
What is it?
It's like tiny.
Trying to get your gloves.
Yeah, you don't want to touch the bill of a marlin. It's really, really sharp. I've done it once. Hurts for a long time. Beautiful, hey? Yeah.
Wow. I tell ya. Nothing's on, you're good. Means we have a... Alright, we're almost ready. And then we're gonna put all these in the air fryer and cook them for like 10 minutes. Max.
Shower time. Are you guys alive? Is there anybody there? Who's there? 2 a.m. in the morning. I just came on shift. We were headed southbound. We had some southern component. I told Ashley, like, I'm sailing by the wind when I went off shift.
Yeah, we're heading in. So Ben goes to bed, and we had like one of those quick handovers. Like, I'm going to bed. We're sailing by the wind. We're heading in. And then he's like, oh, and there's a ship that you should be coming at some point in the night. So what happens? He goes down. The waves start coming over the back. Children getting airborne in bed. Ben's apparently not sleeping great. I can't do my exercises. Shit's flying everywhere. He comes up and he's like, why are you heading that way? I did not point the boat that way. You did.
So we're trying to head towards the current. So right there where we are, we have 0.8 knots of current. And if we just go a little bit further, we're going to have 2.9 knots of current. So almost 2 knots more of current. That's a lot of difference. So we're trying to get on this conveyor belt that's headed north along the Brazilian coast. Shoot. That'd be sweet. An extra 3 knots of current.
It always takes him a minute to wake up. He's a sleeping bear. There was certainly some miscommunication, but I made a lot of progress towards that current. Let's just put it that way.
Inside, the motion never settled. Waves pressed in from several angles at once, forcing the boat into sharp, uneven movements. Even simple tasks carried the weight of the sea's rhythm. Cooking, checking on the kids, trying to rest while the cabin tilted unpredictably. Then came the 2 a.m. shift. A rushed handoff turned into a misunderstanding, sending the boat toward the current Ben had mentioned hours earlier. The next wave struck hard at the stern, hard enough that the children lifted off their beds as the hull slammed back down. The confusion, the motion, and the fatigue all collided in a way that made the darkness feel heavier.
I must say this enclosure is beautiful. Not only when you're sailing and it's rough out, is it windy and rough, like wavy, but also the noise is a big factor, I think, in terms of fatigue. We look at the true wind. Let's see what it is. So we had a max of true wind, which is 34. That's not even that high. That's pretty reasonable.
As the day wore on, the waves just kept getting a bit steeper, a bit bigger. We'd look at each other and think this must be the peak of the storm.
I think we have broken our all-time high-speed record. We just surfed at 19.6. Can't make that up, man.
This wasn't the first or last speed record that day. They just kept coming and coming to a point where we started to worry that things might go horribly wrong.
That was epic. I've never seen a wall of water come into this boat that crazy. Like, it was all over the seats. It was probably a foot deep in the cockpit.
By morning, the storm had grown more aggressive. The wind wasn't extreme, but the waves had turned steep and short, each one sharper than the last. The boat surged into a new all-time speed record, 19.6 knots. But no one celebrated. The sea was pushing them faster than they wanted to go. And that was when the breaking wave arrived. A sudden crash of water rose over the stern and dropped straight into the cockpit, flooding it nearly a foot deep as the boat accelerated past 20 knots. From the outside, it looked like a single wave. On deck, it felt like something breaking open.
It's intense out there. Like, it's very uncomfortable, and the waves are massive.
And part of the problem, to be honest, is we're not going down the waves. We're not keeping up with the wave train. We're not really going that fast, but if we're able to have a better speed in the troughs and just glide through it and get back on the train, then we wouldn't get filled. So what I'm basically going to do is I have 2 really long mooring lines and tie them together. And I'm going to tie a huge knot in the end of one. So the thought process behind this is just any kind of friction in the water will slow the boat down. You'd be surprised how much friction is actually created. So it seems to be working. We've slowed down quite a bit. Not ideal in terms of getting to our destination. My worry now is that we're gonna get pooped again. Since we're going so much slower, the waves can come in the back and swamp us. I've set up this boogie board, an old boogie board, to try and stop the waves from coming in the transom. We'll see how this rides. You just gotta play with these things sometimes, see what rides best, tweak it. I'm gonna try flying this drone again, see if I can get a shot of the drogue. I've been flying this thing a lot in heavy conditions, and it's great.
Then another wave broke directly onto the boat. It didn't splash. It collapsed on top of them, filling the cockpit again as the stern disappeared under white water. That was the moment they acted. They tied 2 long mooring lines together, forming a heavy knot and deploying it as a drogue to pull the boat back under control. The drag slowed them, but not without consequence. With less speed, the following waves began climbing higher onto the stern, raising the threat of being swamped. To soften the impact, they fixed an old boogie board across the transom, hoping it would break the force of the water long enough to keep them safe. Even in the middle of the chaos, they flew a drone to check the drogue trailing behind them. The waves rolled hard beneath the hull, and retrieving the drone nearly went wrong as the wind twisted it in unpredictable bursts.
It's starting to calm down a lot. The waves are manageable, very manageable. We've pulled in the drogue. We're a little bit wiser after that last storm. You've sailed all the way around the world almost, and you're within 10 days of finishing your circumnavigation, and you're still learning about the ocean and boat handling in more extreme conditions. These kind of events just add to your confidence as a sailor, and you don't get that confidence without the experience.
Eventually, the storm eased. The waves stretched out, the wind softened, and the boat slowed into steadier motion. They pulled in the drogue, aware that the night had pushed them hard, but had also left them with experience they hadn't expected to earn so close to the end of their circumnavigation. The storm showed how danger at sea isn't always tied to high wind. Short, steep waves and shifting angles can create conditions that overwhelm even experienced sailors. Each decision, adjusting course, deploying the drogue, reducing stern impact, was made in response to real-time changes that left little room for error. After a night like that, one thought lingers. When the sea forces you to choose between speed and control, which would you trust to keep you safe? It was June 25th, 2022, on a quiet bridge overlooking the wooded outskirts of Fort Stewart, one of the largest military bases in the United States. Bryce, from the YouTube channel Outdoors Weekly, arrived with his magnet fishing team, creators known for pulling forgotten weapons, safes, and mysterious metal relics from riverbeds across America. But as they prepared to cast their magnets into the dark, slow-moving water, an uneasy stillness settled over the area, as if something far heavier than scrap waited beneath the surface.
We're gonna be magnet fishing next to a military base. I have never magnet fished near a military base before. Let's take the first throw of the day. Nothing on the first throw. Huh. Right, what is this dog? Oh my gosh, dude, it's a freaking, oh my gosh, back go slow, dude. Are you kidding me? It's a freaking ammo belt, dude. It's a 50 cal ammo belt. Oh, go slow, man, go slow, go slow. Oh my gosh, dude. Man, it's a 50 cal ammo belt. The exact stuff we wanted to find here. We gotta keep going, dude. That's property of the U.S. military. I'm gonna go right next to Matt, and I got something all the way out there. It looks like a piece of rebar. All right, we got this thing, man. We got ourselves a big piece of rebar. Holy crap, bro. How many of them are there? There's got to be a ton down there, man. We got ourselves a magic wand. No, it's not, because it is a big bolt. Is it off? No, it's on. It looks like just a plate. I don't know what that is, man. Bro! What? No way, what? Bulletproof plates! Dude, that's exactly what that is! Dude, no way. There's a military plate, bro, for your thing. It's curved. It is curved. But why would it be broken, though? Bro, that's 100%.
Their first throws came up harmless. Rebar, bolts, and a few rusted pieces buried in silt. But the tone shifted fast when Matt dragged up the first real find of the day. A full ammo belt, still linked together, mud-stained but unmistakably military. Moments later, a curved, fractured bulletproof plate surfaced, its shape matching torso armor. Then came a series of sharp-tipped metal objects, strange, pointed, and unsettling enough that no one dared to assume what they were. Nothing about them felt normal.
Dang it, man. Dude, I got a single one. I got a single one, bro. Oh, it's a freaking belt. It's another belt. Come on, don't lose it. No! Oh my gosh. Oh man, are you kidding me? You got a bunch more of those weird looking things, bro. Dude, what are those? I'm like really kind of tripping now. I'm like scared to even touch this. Dude, I don't think they would have plastic on the back. I genuinely have no idea what those things are, man. Let's go, baby. Get that 50 cal, boy. Holy crap, my first army belt. Don't really explode. Don't throw it so freaking close, man. If you're gonna do it, throw it. Because if it is, there's something. What the heck are these things, man? I got another one. And I want to like reverse Google search them. I really don't know what these things are. These things are really weird though. While we're taking our break here, we just cleaned one up and it says, rocket practice 35 millimeter. So that means all these are training rockets. You got a phone. I got a phone, bro. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's go. Got a single 50 cal bullet right there. Dang, that thing is dented. This is what they used to call the president when we're under attack. Something just sat down right here. Oh, I got another missile. I got another missile. Oh, I got 2 missiles, bro. Whatever I had, dude, I want to find a crate of these things, bro. Oh my gosh. I know, there's something green. Matt, what is that? That's a grenade. I'm pretty sure that's a grenade. My heart is pounding, dude.
Absolutely a grenade.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Now, it could be a gas, it could be smoke.
I'm literally shaking, y'all. Oh, it says right here, flare. It's a flare.
Oh, for a helicopter.
Yeah, or whatever that thing is that I couldn't get up. Oh my gosh, it's gotta be a box of those rockets because I got like a dozen more. Holy sh! It has to be a box of them. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on one throw.
After a break, the truth revealed itself. They cleaned one of the objects and uncovered the stamped words, rocket practice, 35 millimeter. Every identical object they had pulled from the river was a training rocket. The riverbed suddenly felt different. A dented 50 cal round emerged next, followed by more rockets. Then a green cylindrical canister that made everyone freeze. The shape resembled a grenade, but the markings confirmed it was a flare used for helicopters. The relief didn't last long. Bryce soon hauled up 8 more rockets in a single throw. Then came the moment the day truly shifted.
We're gonna keep on throwing here and see what other stuff we're gonna get. Get it. Oh my gosh, man, it's an artillery shell. Gosh. Go slow, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That is a tank, right? Look at it. Got it. Yes. I'll let you pull it up because you got it. Guys, I threw out there, got caught in the limb. Bryce got it out. Oh gosh. It is so heavy. There's a rocket hanging off of it. It's full of rockets. It's full of rockets. This bag is not Army issued right here. This is a Delta Airlines bag. Completely random. Full of military equipment. This is probably stolen military equipment right here. We're about to go dig through this bag and see if there's anything other than rockets in there, man. Let's start digging it open. Let's count them. 2, 5. Some of them are like brand new. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to see if there's anything other than these rockets.
Just the bottom of the bag.
The bottom of the bag. That is it. Completely full of rockets. We got more rockets, dude. Like, I will never find these again, ever, in my entire life. Rocket practice 30 millimeter sub-caliber M73 with a model number. Oh, what is that? It's big. That's a motorcycle frame all day, baby. Yep. All right. Grab that mag. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. That is a massive motorcycle frame. My question is, why would you scrap a bike and throw it on the military base? That's gotta be like a Harley frame or something.
Looks like it might have been something to come out of a Humvee.
Nav.
Set CRS, dimmer. That definitely come out of a military vehicle right there.
That's insane.
Bryce hooked something massive lodged under a submerged branch. When it finally surfaced, water pouring from every seam, they realized it was a Delta Airlines duffel bag, bloated with weight. Once unzipped, the contents spilled out. 86 training rockets, all hidden inside a civilian travel bag, now corroded, torn, and buried beneath the bridge. The discoveries escalated from there. They pulled up a full artillery training shell, a large motorcycle frame, and even a vehicle component with intact military model markings. It no longer looked like random river debris, more like a cache that had been dumped or hidden intentionally. Recognizing the seriousness, they contacted authorities.
Got some more stuff for you guys to come check out.
Told that we have to call 911 and tell them it's a non-threatening emergency, and they are going to send a police officer down here.
Right, these rockets were in that bag.
The majority of them were.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of them had fell out. That kind of creeped me out though, with them test rockets being in that Delta Airlines bag.
Yeah, I don't like that. Hey man.
How you doing, sir?
Boss said that you guys found some ammunition on or something?
Yeah, it's up there.
A little more than ammunition. M73 practice rockets.
Oh shit! I've never been in a call like this, so I gotta see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have y'all do and fill out real quick. It's called an F5. It's just basic. You're not in trouble or anything. It's just basic information and everything, like name, social.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Not too good, right? Here's the good news. The good news is you're not going to jail as far as I know so far.
Hey.
The bad news is y'all getting tickets, man.
We getting tickets?
Yeah, because anybody got Fort Stewart permits? Where'd you guys do this magnet fishing at?
Right there.
Right there on the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get into the river down there, that's Fort Stewart, okay? First off, you can't fish from the bridge. You can't
fishing.
Hold up. You can't magnet fish from the dam on Fort Stewart. You got to have a permit to even be out here doing anything, okay? So, and then this is a closed area right here. You're on Army base, so if you weren't fishing from the highway, there's no pond right here in the middle of the highway, right? So let me just explain. Anytime you leave the highway or throw anything off of the highway into a river, in order to do anything other than be on this public highway, which doesn't include anything else other than driving, you've got to have a permit, okay? Permit would be from range control to come out here and do whatever. The reason magnet fishing is not allowed is because of exactly what y'all got right there.
One by one, military police, game wardens, and other officers arrived to assess the pile. And instead of praise, the team received procedure. Magnet fishing wasn't allowed on Fort Stewart property. The bridge crossed a restricted zone, and recovering military items, training or not, meant they were now holding federal property. In the end, each member was issued 3 citations, totaling $340, along with a mandatory court date later that year. As they stepped back from the pile of rockets, belts, flares, and shells, the team realized this was unlike anything they had ever pulled from a river. The concentration of training rockets, ammunition belts, armor plates, and vehicle parts in a single location raises obvious questions. Items like these are rarely discarded casually, and the presence of a civilian duffel bag suggests the cache wasn't stored or transported through standard military channels. Still, every object appeared to be training or decommissioned equipment, making the mystery more curious than dangerous. So, why were 86 training rockets and so much additional gear hidden beneath a quiet bridge outside Fort Stewart? And more importantly, was this the entire cache, or did the river still hold the rest of whatever someone tried to bury there? It was May 2023, on a remote island somewhere in Indonesia, a place Cavi from the YouTube channel Cavi Fishing calls the scariest fishing spot in the world. His channel is built on extreme land-based fishing, giant predators, and solo expeditions into wild coastlines. But on this trip, after waking at 3 a.m. and trekking across the island alone, something about the silence, the currents, and the shadows in the water made the entire place feel unnervingly wrong.
Might switch to a stick bait. So I've just switched to a floating stick bait, 100 gram. It'll be easier to use in this crazy strong current. So much different than the popper. I don't even know how to use it properly. Oh! Wow! Did you see that? Oh! something just went for it and completely missed it. I think that was big. I think that was really big. Woo! No touch on the lure at all, just out there. Huge GT. Did you see that GT? It just swam straight past. Straight past. Wow. It swam straight past here. Really, really big GT. Just need a hook one. Ba 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 ram ba 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 ram ba bo 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 bo. That's crazy in there. We're on. I don't know what we have. Doesn't feel that big. It's definitely not a big GT. Woo! Oh, we get a nice shot of this guy. Is there any fish following it? Here we go with the first fish of the trip. And yes, it's a bluefin. About the size of my lure. That's super crazy. Gonna get this lure out and we'll get the fish back in. But yeah, it's not really what I was expecting after a couple of big hits out there. But no hooker. Alright, let's get this guy back. Ew! Alrighty, well that's it for that session. We've got a long walk back to camp. So let's do it, eh? Alrighty, well I'm in my tent already. The sun hasn't even really fully gone down yet, but tomorrow is our first full day and it's gonna be psycho. So I'm gonna try and get a good sleep. I woke up this morning at probably 3 to get to this island. Big mission. So yeah, let's try and get a long sleep, get some energy, get into those big GT tomorrow, eh? Alright, pillow out.
From the very first cast, the current dragged hard enough to force him onto a 100-gram floating stickbait. A massive fish lunged but completely missed the lure, leaving only a burst of whitewater behind. A huge GT drifted past without reacting, followed by the dark shape of a large bluefin. When he finally hooked something, it turned out to be a tiny bluefin foul-hooked, barely the size of his lure. The sun dropped fast, and Cavi ended the session with nothing but a long walk back to camp. With the first full day ahead of him, he stepped out of the tent just in time to see predators smashing bait in the shallows.
Yes! First cast in the zone. Yes! I don't know what this is. Oh, it's fighting alright. Oh, there's more. Heaps more. Probably a bluefin though. Oh no, what? It's a big red bass. It's a huge one. Huge red bass. Massive. On pink sand. First cast of the morning. Big red bass. Straight out the front of camp. That's beautiful. Alright, let's go for a swim, mate. We'll get you back. Ew! Frothing. Woo! Red bass always go crazy. I honestly reckon that we go for another one out here. Because there should be GT as well. 60-gram floater. If we don't get anything else here in 2-3 more casts, we'll go up to the spot. Go to the monster zone. That was cool though. Red bass off the bat. The water's like not super duper warm, eh? And it's a lot higher tide than I thought. That means we might be swimming back. That shark. There's a shark right behind me just when I turned the camera off. I looked down, it was on my heels, dude. Shark was following us that whole way walking through the water. Hungry.
One cast later, a massive red bass exploded on his popper, an unexpected trophy right in front of camp. But the ocean around him wasn't empty. As he waded toward deeper water, he turned and realized a shark had been shadowing him from behind, close enough to touch his heels. Farther out, the moment he had waited for finally arrived.
I've fished all my life, and I haven't caught you. Big GT, come on. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh! Hooks came out. No! That was a big GT. Ah, oh, we go again. The curse is still going. Didn't really fully feel its power. It didn't go super psycho like those other big ones I hooked. String of unfortunate events again. Yes! How was that? I thought, that's crazy. Come on. You! Huge shark. Wow. Oh, that was crazy strike. Come on, relax. Oh, I thought that was a big GT. That was a shark. On the popper. Get a normal holder. But yeah, whew, they're a beautiful fish. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna get the hook out, okay? Woo! All right. Oh, ho, 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 ho! That shark really wanted a piece of Cavi. So full of energy, man. Nice catch and release. Black tip shark, but it was so dark. I thought that was a really big GT, the way it struck the lure, but yeah, still searching for that G. Phew.
A powerful hit from a GT. The rod bowed, the drag screamed. Then everything went slack. Another pulled hook. Another loss. Another reminder of what he called the curse of this spot. Moments later, he hooked into something heavy again, only to discover a highly aggressive black-tip shark thrashing on the end of his line. He released it quickly and returned to camp, determined to try again at sunrise.
I just got up to go to the toilet. It's our last morning here before we go fishing. I went to put my shoes on and check this out. That's a scorpion, dude. Well, I'm not putting my shoes on yet, but I really need to do a big poo. The sun's starting to come up for sure. It's already gone. That was the craziest thing. All right, we're gonna get ready to go fishing. We really, really need to get one. Unless I'm completely cursed and it's just not gonna happen. But yeah, let's go. Yoo!
Before heading out for his last morning session, he slid his foot toward his shoe and froze. A scorpion sat curled inside. Shaken, but still committed, he made the final cast of the entire trip at the same haunted stretch of reef. No strike, no follow, no GT. Just silence. Some viewers believe the extreme current, the terrain, and the sheer number of sharks make this location nearly impossible for landing large GTs. Others think the fish are there, but the angle, footing, and swell give them every advantage to throw the hook. Either way, Cavi's repeated losses at this single spot have become a recurring theme and a mystery in themselves. So after 3 days, countless casts, and another GT slipping away, one question remains. Is this place truly cursed, or is there something about this shoreline that no angler has figured out yet? If you were in his position, would you return to this spot or never? It was late July 2023 when Bobby from Bass Fishing Productions, a YouTube channel known for exploring Florida's wild waterways and collecting unusual aquatic creatures, arrived at a spot he had never visited before. The first trap held a massive Texas cichlid and a pile of small gobies. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.